Yeah, I want to get this video out so people can watch it and stuff, but like, I didn't know you'd be such a controversial figure before I put
Oh,
this out.
oh yeah, with the killing rivals thing.
Yeah, I can't believe you did that, man.
Yeah, bad habit.
At this point, it'd feel weird to release an interview without addressing like the most pressing stuff.
Yeah. So Riptide was funny because I don't know. I entered like I was chilling. Like everyone there, I like was mostly really cool with. A couple people were kind of wacky, but welcome to a
That,
gaming tournament.
that's a Rivals tournament.
Yeah. But whenever I went up on stage to play against Kusi, I guess it was technically an upset. I beat Latham, and
Yeah.
I was playing for top 48 winner side. You got top 48 either way. So playing against Kusi, I got I don't know. I hate everybody hates Ori. I don't really mind Ori too much, but I had to go in. That matchup's kind of wacky. You have to play very slow because Ori does Ori things, and it's just you want to stay away from the stupid thing. And
Yeah.
so I started air camping, and I know Kusi too. Like I hang out with him, and I also thought it was just funny. Like whenever I looked over at him, and he just like apparently he was getting really mad about it.
Why?
Didn't I don't know. Like it was
Bro
very
is winning. That's crazy.
yeah. But I thought he was like laughing about it. He's like, he was winning. It was a couple last hits, but at the end of the day, I still lost. But yeah, it was just like I just thought it was whatever. I didn't really think about it, and I was like, okay, I lost. I lost to the guy that won the major. Whatever, who cares? But my God, the aftermath. People got really angry about like me running away, which every character can do in this game. People just don't because they think it has to be aggressive. Yeah, it was just crazy. It was all online for like obviously so far. And every VC I started going into, people would be like, "How does it feel killing the game?" And it's like, bro, it's like it's a monkey. My guy isn't even broken. And it's just whatever. I don't know. I think people are weird. It's always like one thing I also realize is it comes from like O2ers, people that aren't good at this game, people that I would never see in a bracket in my path. Besides, unless it's my round one,
Yeah.
I don't really care about it. But it's still like really weird because you don't know me, and you just walk around places, and people are just like, "Yeah, man, how's it feel destroying this game right now?" It's sure. There's two
Yeah, it's
Hodans
like
top 48.
yeah, it's like getting top 48. It's like that was the only game like you're killing the game and you just got top 48 as Hodan.
Yeah,
Like that's crazy.
yeah. It's just I don't know. It's just a little wacky.
One workshop
But
player's, good bracket is a tragedy for the entire community, I feel.
yeah, I guess. But it does get kind of annoying because, like, I developed this character meta like a lot. I love it, and I try really hard with him, and it's just kind of weird when people walk up and like, "Oh yeah, broken." Yeah, man. I do play Raster for sure.
It's like the Raster players because they have a bad matchup in a Hodan.
It's always the Raster players. But, like at Riptide, there's like one guy who like started complaining about Hodan. It's like just snapped like a wire in my brain. I was like, dude, you just suck. It's not the character. You're just bad at the game. And that's usually how it goes. People just complain. They hate responsibility. But again, the gaming community. What do you expect?
Yeah. Well, I think that about sums it up, so it's gonna
Yeah.
transition in the video now.
I will make sure your footage for this game will suck. I'm gonna camp the whole time.
I think that's
Is
what
that
you're
just
telling
accurate,
people.
though? I think I know the answer. I just don't care. But what is the pronunciation?
Yeah, I get this a lot. So it's pronounced Qunne, but over the years, I just like don't care if people pronounce it anymore. So I get some really funny pronunciations every now and then. Like
Qunne.
I really love like Qunne. Yeah, I love that one.
Quinne. Quinne is just fun to say, to be fair. But
No,
I mean,
I disagree.
you can't
but
talk about
go
mean
ahead.
pronunciations and we gotta talk
What
Nar,
the hell?
right?
I think your character stinks, by the way. I think you should just drop this character.
Listen, I've been playing Shovel Knight more and more recently. You
often
know, a
tout
better
yourself as a very
character.
wholesome player, Qunne. Does this ever conflict with the things you say and do?
Well, what is it?
He says it
You often
anyways.
talk about how you're such a positive player. Does this ever conflict with your actual actions and statements?
So, whenever I'm competing and all that, I'm like extremely like good on mental. But outside of the game, bro, I'm a different person. All I want to do is talk
Yeah,
trash. That's probably the thing I'm most known for, besides like placements, is like the way I talk to some people. It's just so much fun, man.
You just decide to call people garbage.
Yeah, your most used words definitely are all synonyms for things you threw away, huh?
Yeah.
Also
most
talks
y'all
about his
favorite
grandma just like a surprising
That's
amount.
also up there, yeah.
Yeah, you need to like provide context, you know.
Trash, garbage can, my dead grandma. What are some other classics, Qunne? Object in room.
You stink.
Oh yeah.
Also, Bucket's asking how it feels having him as your bracket demon.
You're not real Bucket, bro. Like,
I did want to ask. I was gonna wait until later, but who are your bracket demons right now?
Bucket is one of them. I think like over our past like 4 or 5 sets, I've only won like one of them. I've been grinding that matchup. I struggle with it personally, but you know. But Bucket just says it's the matchup, but I think he's wrong because I believe in my character. I like him. Let's see who else. I don't know. There isn't really anybody else like I actually sit down and like think I might lose to, because you know you always go with the mentality of I will win the set.
It's a good mentality. So you probably have one of the best mentalities in this server, which is just, hi, my name Qunne, I play Hodan.
I just enjoy the character I play, you know? And apparently that's too much to ask. Can you like stop throwing a bomb at me?
I'm good.
It is nice to interact with non-character doomers. With other people's characters, that's like fine, but having confidence in your own characters, I think a strong staple, and I think you're definitely kind of the epitome of that.
Yeah, I think
Maybe a
it's broken.
fault, buddy.
I feel like people are starting to catch on. Like, once you, like, I feel like people, like, you have shown me how broken Hodan neutral special is. Like, someone complained about him, like, yeah, like, what's wrong with the, like, you know, combo breaker, recovery, air stall, reversal, instantly combos into one of his best kill moves if you DI it wrong, so it's a DI trap as well, you know? It also can do 50% in one go. Like, what's wrong with that move, guys? Come on.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Yeah,
What would you tweak about Hodan's kit if given the chance? With obviously with the goal to make keep a balanced character.
there's I don't know. I think like balance-wise, I think he's like probably in the best spot he's gonna be in.
That's fair.
Will be for this whole game. But like if I was ever to like buff him, I want one change if anything. I would make jab actionable faster. That way he can tech chase.
That's pretty real.
Like his biggest weakness is that he's actually very hard to tech chase with because of like he doesn't just have a jab, he can just run up and like auto like you know ledge trap people or whatever, or like tech chase. Like, look at Zetaburn or like Maple. They don't have to try. Like you just react, and you're good.
I was just thinking the whole time, like, these finisher changes, man, this is gonna explode eventually. It's gonna happen.
At least you got to throw it, you know.
Yeah.
It went back to you, but you know, whatever. It was a good shot.
Yeah.
If I was a nerf Hodan, which you know you shouldn't do.
Heresy.
Right now, you would nerf up tilt. I would turn this character into pure garbage because up tilt is like defies matchups.
Yeah, I think up tilt is, I don't know. I'm weird in that, like, I like all the workshop characters. Hodan's like one of my favorite characters in this entire game. Don't tell anybody, but I want to see Hodan in Rivals 2 more than I want to see Malo. He's just such a fun guy. Oh, bye-bye.
I died, bro. I'm 2 stocks down.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro, what happened? If only the Troupple King was here to help you, I feel, you know?
Dude, he's always here. My game's bugged.
Is he still? I thought you got Little Fox to remove him.
I did. I haven't reinstalled the mod.
There's been what? How many updates in the last few weeks?
Dude, the only thing I keep up with is my tie mod. I'm getting mixed this game. Alright, bro, you stink. Hold up. Watch this. Land there. Dash dash.
That killed me! It's okay.
He said, "Watch this." Like, you can't be surprised.
I
Yeah,
thought
bro.
something else was gonna happen, okay?
You just don't get it, bro.
He called out his moves like a fucking anime character.
Watch this is not calling out a move,
Watch
okay?
this. I land with Nair. Dash attack.
He landed with it before he said it, okay? The stream is not accurate to what you saw, okay?
Cope.
Shut up, man.
More dash dash.
Okay. Again, you say it, but you say it, like, when you hit me, and then they think that I had a chance. It's just
Dude,
kind of
I
messed
just think,
up.
like, you're stupid.
Thanks, man.
Anytime.
Yeah, Bucket's
Yeah,
asking,
yeah.
Bucket's asking the real question, which is, if you could be an anthropomorphic animal, which one would you be? This
Yeah,
really,
good
this really says a lot about your rival's like career and your view of the game. You know, we gotta know.
Of course, this would be one of the first questions I get asked in a Rivals interview.
And of course, Bucket would say it.
You signed up for this, buddy.
Colby threatened me in DMs, man.
Yeah, it was.
Colby's actions do not represent my own.
No,
You
it
threatened me
does.
too.
All my
I
actions
threatened
speak.
you, but for other reasons.
Well,
Listen,
I'm like I pull the strings behind mid level. Okay, whatever anyone says or does is directly tied to me. You know.
you do not want to say that.
I take full responsibility for everything that ever happens in this server. Also, I think Elky's had the question of what attracted you to Hodan, and was it love at first sight?
No,
Which
it was not.
Which makes it sound like it's for a certain different subset of Rivals player, but I think it's a good question.
I think it fits him. I think it fits him.
So,
If you ask a
Fun
Maple
fact.
player if it was love at first sight, it has a different connotation, is all I'm saying. Right, Claren.
nice job, bud.
Thanks.
It was not love at first sight. So I picked up this game probably about 8 or 9 months ago, and me and a friend picked it up together, and we both played Claren. I always play Swordies in every fighter I play, like Marvel. You know, I played Virgil a lot. Ultimate, I played Cloud, and just pretty much in every game I always play Swordie. And I tried playing Claren, and I was like, man, this character is boring.
True.
And me and a friend were like, we should both try out a different character. And you know, me and him this is one of our first times playing Rivals. And you know, Workshop's basically just like base cast to us.
Yeah.
And so I saw Hodan. I was like, oh, it's a monkey, bro. This is funny. So I tried the monkey, and I saw there was a charge character and a flat fighter. And I'm a big like fighting game guru. And I saw that, and I just like lost it. And I just couldn't stop playing him. I just love him so much because I play like the only other fighter I don't play Swordies in is Street Fighter. I play Guile,
That's
and I saw like
Explains a
Splash Kick
lot.
and all. Yeah, I saw like Splash Kick and all that, and I was like, oh, it's over.
Yeah, they really gave Hodan Splash Kick and also Sonic Boom.
It makes me happy.
Yeah.
You
Good
started
approach.
competing like what, a year ago, right? Give or take
about
like,
eight-
a month.
About 8 months ago, I started like as soon as I got into the community, I started competing. Like the day after, like I first got into the community, I played in my first tournament.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're doing. What was it, Pantheon, right?
Yeah, my first tournament. It was like the day after I joined the community was Pantheon.
Then you got out of RRC not long after, right? And then you got auto banned from Raz.
So
But
sad
that's the other
about
thing.
that.
How's it feel being the RRC TO now?
I couldn't give this explanation. So I got into Recess immediately. It was the season before the one that's going on right now, which you should enter, by the way. But I entered it and I lost. I think my first two. Like my first one, I barely made main bracket, and then my second one, I got I don't know, like third. And then it had a break for like about a week.
What? I'm alive! Wait, I was looking away, what the hell?
It happens. And then after that, they had like a break for like a week, So I entered my next one, and I think I won the bracket, like just dropping a game. And I was like, oh, that's hilarious. And I started competing in more and more open brackets because I was entering like one every day. And I was never free on the Thursdays for RAS. And about a month later, I think I finally had a free Thursday, a month or two later.
You took
And
a
I
day
got skill
off,
banned.
right? I think I remember this.
I don't think I was working at the time.
Gotcha.
But
I remember it was like a whole thing, like you were like, oh, I finally get to enter, right?
yeah. And I was so excited to finally enter it. And like me and a couple of like the boys were like sitting there like, oh yeah, you're about to watch this bracket. We're so ready. And I go to like enter, and like 10 minutes before the bracket starts, I get a DM from Cyberhex, and she's like, I'm not letting you in here. And I was like, oh, okay. And then the recess invitational happened, and I won that. And that was like, I think 4 or 5 months ago at this point.
You got $30,000.
I got 90, and I paid my car bill.
That's huge.
I was very happy.
How much is this recess invitational gonna pay? I forget. I need to find out.
$200 pot.
Yeah, I was gonna find out. I wanted to see whether or not Pepper Jack was gonna make an appearance at this one.
But yeah, that happened, and now, funny enough, I run the ROC, a lot of it. Like I stream it, I run most of the brackets, so it's always a good time. Kind of weird, like because you're watching all these players go through the same thing you did, and it's so wacky.
Yeah. Also, Lime had a question earlier. Did getting your wisdom teeth removed help your gameplay at all?
No, I entered a big event yesterday, and I was crying during most of my sets because I was in so much pain.
What the hell?
Jesus.
Are you okay? What? Bro? Dude, it's like you don't have to compete, man. What the hell?
Matter. Not be in pain.
I needed GRL points. So you need to get like top 16, I'm pretty sure. And I just like really needed them. So I was like, I just need to get top 16 and I can lose. I'll be happy.
Did you get top 16?
Yes.
Yeah. You denied both me and Sethix of top 16. It was very sad.
Yeah,
Except I don't care at all about grassroots points. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not getting top 50. I think you and Bucket and Seth are like the top like mid-level contenders that came up that could get top 50.
Yeah.
You better pop off at Riptide, okay? I'm waiting for you. I want to see that.
I'm pretty sure I got a pretty good shot at getting ranked like decently. My goal right now is I want to get ranked like top 15. Because I got 9. Yeah, I want top 15 or top 20. Because I got 9.
I mean, top 50 doesn't mean a ton. Also, Lucio said you only get points for top 8, so...
Oh, that was a waste of time. Yeah, like during our set, Colby, I was crying.
I was gonna say, like, I could tell something was up, but, you know... You couldn't hit all the, like, up air chains through the tiers, you know?
No,
But actually, you don't hit many up air chains against Swallow that much because of his drift. But you were hitting just up air into forward air, because you could tell I was drifting out, which is the next best thing. Don't kill. No.
I love that confirm. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Like I got 9th at that one major. I got the big dub over Penguin, and then hopefully at Riptide I can match the placement or just do better. Like in general, like as long as I do half decent at the rest of the majors I go to, I think I'll be fine. Because I'm going to Riptide, Genesis, and Heatwave, and Santa Paz.
This guy's doing something. Dude, once these platforms part, I'm like so gone. Oh no, they're blinking. They're blinking. I gotta...
They move, they don't go away.
No! Please!
Step down to the rain, you fool. You suggested this idea to me a while ago, Qunne, and I think it's fire, and I want to follow it up and put pressure on you to actually do it. Are you going to do the stalling for time combo video, which is you air stalling people?
I thought about it.
What the how did I lose that trade? What?
To answer your question, yes. I think I'm just gonna enter some random brackets and just start doing that. I think
it's such
the thing
a
is,
fire idea.
I want to select my victims, Like I have some players I want to do it to in particular.
The name in the top right adds value to the clip, right?
Yeah, for sure. And I'm gonna make sure all the tournaments I do it on is streamed.
Oh well, that's harder to achieve. There's not many brackets
Well.
getting streamed nowadays.
Also, there's another question asked, which I think segues into just general like Hodan talk. Like when you were developing your playstyle, like how much of it was just you like in the lab seeing what was working, and how much was like VOD review of other Hodans?
So whenever I first like got into playing, I watched 2 sets of Hodan, and that's all of Hodan I've ever watched. I saw the up tilt, down B, up B, and I was like, oh, that's so cool, and I labbed it. And then the rest of stuff I've done is just like, I've labbed it, figured stuff out, I watched. And a lot of it has just been, I sit there and VOD review a lot. Like I have like whole notebooks on like players, because and like what works on different characters and whatever.
Yeah, I know that I think Frigo asked to have some details on this notebook. Like how many people are in it, like I don't know, just
I don't know how many players, because I remove some people. Like after I get like significantly better than somebody, I will just like get rid of them because I don't need it anymore. I think like for example like Miko and Jay Linder are in them.
that's it.
So I used to have a lot of close sets with Miko, and that really annoyed me. So I VOD reviewed him.
So you said close. Were you winning them still?
Yeah, but like it was like game 5, like last hit.
That's how never settle.
Yeah. So I VOD reviewed him, and then last time I played him, you know, I love Miko, but I 3-0'd him. You know.
Yes.
There's a lot of players in there. I think the most I do watch of Rivals is like for VOD reviewing.
That's fair, yeah.
Like, I'm a like for example before Hodan frame data and all that came out. Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I made a doc on all of his frame data and all that in hitboxes, so I could like review it more closely.
That's crazy. What the heck?
Yeah, I am very much a nerd about this character.
Also, yeah, if you submitted a form, you can just ask the questions in VC because it's a lot easier to see them because I just have it up on my side monitor. Also, Lucio wants to know who in this VC right now, if you can see, would like just point out who's in your notes right now.
Biker, Lucio, Gremlin. Who else is in here?
Miko
And,
just joined.
Yeah, Miko and soon to be Sepix.
Something's gonna be in your notebook?
Yeah, it's the next person I'm gonna be VOD reviewing.
Oh, good. You lose the Sethics one time.
Yeah, I don't want it to happen again.
That's fair, yeah. That was like, how many upbeats? That was like 5? That was nice.
Hey, I want to show you my favorite thing to do at kill percent. I love doing this versus force burn specifically. So you just do this.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised at how much this works.
Yeah, I don't... Hodan's pretty good. I've been on the wave of Hodan being good for a while, but I feel like people are only really starting to pick that up.
I've been a Hodan believer for a while. I still think he's
like his neutral, like
characters, but I still think he's so strong.
Like, I don't know, like, people are just like, the neutral's bad, but he kills really early. And the thing is, like, it's very easy to optimize, like, I guess, like, over, like, he has, like, insane kill power. Like, you can't give your character more kill power, but you can optimize the neutral. So when players like you, and, like, I guess all the other Hodans have started optimizing the neutral, like, you really just start seeing that insane kill power.
Well, I think
and then it's just...
Qunne does really well too is that you turn kill power into neutral. You go, okay, if you fuck up, you're dead. And I know that, you know that. Now that's a threat during neutral, right? That you can play around that and threaten your opponent in new ways.
Yeah, if you aren't scared of your opponent, then... Like, if your opponent isn't scared of you, then you've kind of, like, lost a bit. Like, there's a... Especially, like, playing Malo, I know the difference between someone who's scared of me and someone who's not. Like, you don't care to get, like, hit by bombs that much, so you just, like, aren't doing, like, stupid options. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there also was a section, how does fighting Qunne make you feel? And it'll be kept anonymous. So the first one is loved and hated at the same time. The second one is patient. Another one here is scared and unsafe. There's also makes me feel like I shouldn't have fell for the triple NATO for the 100th time and take 50% while I sit there and wonder what else the big monkey could be doing in the sky. Also doesn't even downer, even though it would be hype, and I hate him for that.
I think that one's from Sony.
No, it's not from Sunny. If you guess, who do you think wrote the patient one? It's the
Lucio.
question. No.
Really?
Does Lucio play really? I haven't watched you guys' set. I just saw you guys play, and I was like, Lucio won. Wow. I guess Qunne isn't beating the Zetter beats Hodan allegations, because I remember you two were talking about that.
Lucio is just like, I love like Lucio's like dedication when it comes to like Zetter, because like that guy has labbed out that matchup so much. Like he probably has my recovery routes like graphed out at this point. And yeah, so our sets are always like interesting.
Question from Lucio, by the way. Would you be Hodan or date Hodan?
I thought it was Spiker.
No, I'm attributing it to Lucio.
That's my question. How dare you?
No, I'm giving it to Lucio.
God damn it.
I think it's funnier this way.
If I could, dude, I would be a Hodan. Like, I have control over 4 elements, and bro, I just like can chill all day, and I'm a monkey. Like, who's gonna stop me, bro? I could just walk up and mug somebody. Like, what are you gonna do? Say no? I'm a big monkey.
I like how every like
be the monkey.
I like how every time someone's like given the option of like having supernatural like superpowers, you'll see like in like I don't know like The Flash or something, like those freaking like superhero TV shows, like people get powers, instantly becomes a villain. But you ask someone that question, like, yeah, if I was like invisible, I'd rob banks and I'd like kill people, you know? Like it's I don't know why, it's just an epidemic. It's not like who's gonna stop you, it's you should have a moral compass to not be just
a character that can air camp, and do you see what he does? I mean, you know?
Dude, I would air
He's
camp
honest,
the
you gotta
IRL.
respect Qunne, yeah.
Like,
he's not playing pretend with you, he knows where his morals are limited at, and I respect that.
Yeah, dude, like, I could air camp, like, the US military. Like, come on.
He would be registered as a plane, raining sweat down on people who mildly inconvenienced him.
Dude. Also, one of the responses here is a Discord attachment. So let me open. Oh, okay. So in response to the question, how does it feel playing you? They just kind of sent this image. I kind of agree with this.
Well, like, give like a breakdown, like the way I like to play. Like, I play very different between like bracket and just friendlies, because I enjoy like I'm always trying to practice like my aggressive play, because I would say I focus on defensive play.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of my bracket sets, they do kind of start that way, and like the players, like they'll be like, oh, so this is what's going on. I'm gonna play a nice like long and slow set, and then once they get into that like comfy position and you start playing more aggressive, like players get really caught off guard and you can just steamroll them. That's how a lot of my sets tend to go.
Also, I'm gonna move on some Google Doc questions. I like this one. Why?
Answer the question.
Is it just why?
Yeah, it's why.
Is it like no context? Like
No, it's just why.
Oh, okay.
I think they're asking about like why you do all this and like your fulfillment in the game. I feel.
Oh,
you know. I think it's very philosophical.
I like to imagine it as a "why are you like this" kind of question.
No, it's definitely how it is. Yeah. Why are you like this?
This is why I give my competing life story. I have a very funny reason as to why I play the way I do.
Sure.
So,
funny.
Yeah,
it better be funny. We will be rating it on a funny scale. Everyone will be voting on how funny this is.
So I've always been an extremely competitive person. Like I used to have like Wii Sports on like my Wii, and I would sit there and be like, oh, I want to enter a tournament for this.
Dog, what
and,
the hell?
I would watch like I would watch like Beyblade and stuff like that, and they have like the world tournament, and I'm like, oh, I need this in my life. And then you know, as I got older and I was finally, you know, allowed to compete, I played Ultimate, and I had to play against a Ditto because I made Cloud,
Yeah.
and I played against the campiest Cloud ever. It was like my first like 6 months of playing, and I used to be one of those people like, oh, you should only play aggressive. Camping's for cringeoids. And I got camped, and I was like, I can't do anything about it. This is so dumb. I'm gonna try this. This is so easy. And I tried it, and I beat some people I couldn't beat before. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do this now.
Nice.
And ever since then, I've just been
If you
like,
can't beat them, you know.
yeah. Ever since then, I've just gotten into like the slow play style, and I enjoy playing slower. I do not have like the very super fast hands. You know, box makes up for that. In a good
The old
way.
man hands, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know who it was, but I blame that guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you find out that guy's name, there's some people who might want to, like, pay him a visit.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that, I would be like the most like aggressive person ever. But
And also, you
Yeah,
probably
but
wouldn't be
aggressive
you
and
probably wouldn't
out
be
of the
doing
game,
as well
you
as
know?
you are.
no, Hodan's not meant for aggressive play. IMO.
So, how do you feel about the other people who play Hodan and play him really aggressive?
I think they're wrong. I think the reason they lose a lot of times is because they don't know how to play slow. Can you like die? I hate you. I hate you even more. I read your role.
Well,
Yeah, man. Well, I'm gonna show you my favorite mix-up.
what the hell? That almost got me. That killed me.
I misinputted it, but normally it's just landing at, like, you go up and
Yeah.
you back down.
That's awesome.
Plushie, I love watching Plushie, but she's not aggressive. You think it's aggressive because you're watching it, you play against her, it's not aggressive.
I think it's aggressive because people are running at her.
Yes. That's exactly what it looks like. There's a reason, like, you know, why a lot of Hodans do not do well anymore. Because, like, they're just playing so aggressive. And he just
What the
doesn't
hell?
really fit that.
Only on Malo you get up strong, forward strong. Also, yeah, here's another question. There's two questions. One, how could you do this to me?
I like that question. Promote that, man.
I need to, let me see who sent that. I feel like that's important. Yeah, the person who asked that is Sethix. How could you do this to me?
It's ethics. Everything I do to you is probably deserved. Don't worry about it.
All right. Anyway,
This is where I bring up the Qunne Sethix incident.
what is
Oh,
the
yeah,
Qunne
you know what?
Sethix
Yeah, I was talking
incident?
about that. Yeah.
Oh, wait, that! I forgot. Oh no.
So I'm gonna give some mid-level grind lore, and I guess if you guys want to post the GIF somewhere, if you don't mind. So fun
Oh,
fact.
that too. I was thinking of the other one. Not about this one.
So when Sethix was like super grinding, whenever he first joined server, I think he was like within the first month to join server. By the way, Sethix is like, if you ever meet the guy, he's like the nicest person you ever meet. He's always super kind, you know, always like very helpful, very just like a humble player. Like everybody loves Sethix. I think Sethix is amazing. I think they're a good player. But like whenever I was playing with them, we were having like a first to 7, I believe it was, and I was whooping him. It was not close. I was just destroying this guy. And he said, all right, he's like, yeah, all right, first to 7. And it's match point for me. And I JV4'd him. Like it was not like, it was like 3-0 deaths in a row. Like it was just awful. And I was like, I want to turn this into a GIF, but I don't want to dog on my man Seth because like he's too cool for that, you know. But there is somebody I would love to dog on, and that's always Nari.
For sure, yeah.
So I got the GIF. It's like a really low resolution, like 4x speed JV4 of Sethix, and I put Nard sucks for real over it, and so now I just post that, and then what's even worse. And then Sethix got JV4'd again, not even a month later. Like, and Dude,
I can't stop thinking about how you JV4'd Sethix twice, but you couldn't for the life of you JV4 Marcus. That was crazy.
no, the worst part is I JV4 Ethics on his main, and I've played against people who picked up the game day one, and I can't JV4 them. It's kind of sad. Can you like let me back on stage? Hold up.
How could you?
Is he?
No, no, I can't get 3 stuck. I won't let it happen. I won't let it happen. I won't let it happen. Don't be there. Let's go. My favorite Malo
You
kill.
can jump off stage now, Cole, but you didn't get 3 stocked.
No, I'm gonna win this one, I feel.
You didn't win anything, bro.
Thanks, man.
You're done. Oh,
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait.
Uh-huh. Also, yeah, the second question is, something. I forget. I need to open up the window. I'm too busy winning? Too busy
In
owning.
the chat, I can try to find it.
No, it's in the Google form I posted. Okay. I got reversaled. There was no... I was holding flashback, so you literally confirmed anyway.
you
Wait,
know,
the second question from Seth is, biggest highlight of your rival's career.
oh, there's so many.
Oh, I'm so talented and successful. Oh my god.
For me personally, it was dude. It was, obviously, I could just say, getting 9th at the major or whatever. But the biggest one for me was it was one of my first tournaments back on box. So like after the Recess Invitational, I switched over to box. And as much as I talk up the box, it took me about I think a month or 2 to actually be fully comfortable with it. And I was going through a lot at the time, and I was really struggling with a lot of life stuff. And plus, I was switching to a new controller, and I was doing just dog in tournaments. I was doing just awful, and I took about a month off to just practice box and all that. And I entered a tournament, and I got 4th at it, and I think I'd be Ripley or something. Something that doesn't matter as much as anymore. It mattered a lot then. And that actually let myself know, oh, I can do this this controller, and I can just keep on playing this game. That tournament is I needed that. Everything else has just been downhill since then. There's some random Wi-Fi tournament too.
Nice. Alright, once I win this game or die, either one, I'll open the Google form and get the next question.
I'm taking any and all.
Oh wait, no, I remember.
There's
I remember.
No question too bad.
I remember the next question. What do you eat, if anything?
So, one of my biggest hobbies is actually cooking. So I eat a lot of different stuff. I love making food. One of my favorite things to make is either Italian or Chinese food. I've been eating a lot of those. And yeah, Kelly's talking about it. But a lot of times, yeah, my midnight snack is usually Hot Pockets. I get 2 Hot Pockets and apple juice, and that's my midnight snack usually.
I like Lucio's phrasing: Hot Pockets and Happy Juice.
I like apple juice. It's funny because I just love apple juice, man.
I wrote flavor from lime.
I forgot.
What? I thought you were gonna say flavor apple juice. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory.
I'm gonna kill you in this next hit.
I'm gonna kill you in real life.
Okay, man.
They're all pizza things. Yeah, Lucio. They do different stuff.
Someone's asking about the yard mowing business. Why did you decide to go into that?
ALC.
ALC, baby.
Sponsoring your local rival scene.
I am sponsored by the lawn company I work for. So I started working, I think, at 14. I'm a very big working man, as they call them. And I worked at a theme park for 2 years, 2 seasons of it. And I was constantly looking for a job, almost everywhere I went. I was always asking, hey, do you know where I can get a good job? And that's all I did for a couple years, I think. And eventually a good family friend finally needed help with work. And I me and him are like really good friends now. I didn't really know him like at all when I first got into it. But, like he did lawn work, and I prefer physical work. I hate like office work, and I enjoy it. It pays great. It's nice, like good hard work. I'm home, feel good. So you know, that's what I do now. That's what I'm gonna be doing for now on, for probably like the next like good portion of my life.
You just decided
Gatorade.
it's your
Yeah,
dream
like-
job.
Something that makes me a lot of money.
That's a
Simple man.
simple man.
Yet you play Rivals, which does not make a lot of money.
Yeah, that's why I have a good job to support it.
Base.
Come on, throw a bomb, bro.
You're saying that like playing ult even like pays that much.
Playing any video game is not going to pay well.
Unless you play like Fortnite, highest level. Quinny, why don't you play Fortnite?
I hate FPSs.
Yeah, it's just
Wait,
because you're
what
really
other
bad at
games
them.
do you play, actually? That's the other meme, is that you only play with Rivals, but I know you play other traditional fighters. You talked earlier, you come from ult. Besides
Yeah.
the fighting game genre, what do you have? Raft. Is one.
Yeah,
Yeah, Raft,
Okay,
babe. That's what it. Cause you're just playing Raft earlier.
all right. So it takes a lot for me to get into another game. Like my friend will like look at me and he'll say, "We should play this game with me." I'll go, "Yeah, man, for sure." And then we'll have the exact same conversation 6 months later. It has taken him upwards to 2 years sometimes to get me on
I'm
a
so
game.
good.
Jesus.
Because I'm obsessed with fighting games. I'm obsessed with improvement. And the only like games that I will like sit down and play as of right now is like Raft, and other than like a fighting game, I've been grinding like a lot of Third Strike recently.
Also, Gurf asked to name 3 video games. This might be difficult for you, but I believe. It's the $30,000 question.
Wait, Rivals, Raft, Third Strike.
That took you a minute.
I feel like I'm
Especially
better.
considering we're coming out of a conversation about all the video games you play.
Did you have to look at your notes for that one?
Yeah, man, it's in my Google Docs about the players, you know.
You live.
What does Nav
Is
do
it
so
scary?
much about Rivals compared to the other fighting games, then?
All right, so you guys are gonna hate me for this.
I already do.
I already hate you.
Thank you, Zoom.
Yeah.
So I enjoy like obviously I enjoy like more defensive play, and funny enough, I do not enjoy defensive fighting games. So I love like hyper aggressive like metas.
I don't like this answer, you're right.
Yeah, I love hyper aggressive like metas or hyper aggressive like games that I can play defensive in. And that's
You like being a wall to something, and it's so fun if it's 2 walls.
yeah, exactly.
Nothing slams into you, right?
Exactly. So that is like what attracted me to Rivals. Like I already know like Path Fighter stuff, but I just love that like how aggressive this game is, which means my defensive play gets like even better sometimes.
I wait for the option, but it never comes.
You like that?
I actually hate that. Thanks for
was
asking,
fine.
though.
Zoominder, I hope you liked my answer.
I understood it without liking it, you know?
I hate you, man. I'm gonna kill you at Riptide. I'm gonna stick you in a trash can, just like.
You're
put it
gonna
over my
rot at the bottom of the lake, they're not gonna find your body.
I'm gonna
The
drown in
Riptide
hypochloric
lake.
acid.
But yeah, in the lazy river, you're just gonna see Quinny's body floating. No, you're not gonna see
Yeah,
Quinny's body. You're gonna see. No, you're gonna see.
Lake Erie.
Yeah, you're gonna see the just the ALC hoodie.
I'm gonna come home with that hoodie, alright? It's gonna be bloody, sweaty, just in tatters, and that's not gonna stop me from tacking it onto my dartboard.
I'm gonna waterboard you with mercury.
Can y'all calm down?
No, that's Colby.
Okay, why did I okay. Never mind. You can keep laying it on Zoomander. I don't care anymore.
I'm gonna pick just a small stick. Doesn't even have to be a big stick, Quinny. You're not gonna be able to do shit about it. Beat you to shit with it. It's gonna be like a stick that a kid will like pretend is a gun, right? And that's all I'm gonna need to beat your ass.
Alright, buddy. You are literally like 5'5". I'm gonna snap you in half.
Well, you got 2 questions in the chat right now. One of them is top 3 people you'd kill at Riptide. Go.
Zoomander. Who else is going to Riptide? You know, I would kill Spiker just because. And Bucket. Like, I have nothing against Spiker, but I think it'd just be funny to do that.
I don't think Spiker's going, but if Spiker were to go there. Yeah. Oh, he is? Nice.
Yeah.
And also, Gurf asked top 3 people you'd save at Riptide.
Top 3 I save? Spiker.
You gotta save him.
Such conflicting emotions right now.
Spiker, Miko, Jaylander.
I think Seth. That's messed up.
But like, I would also like after I save Spiker, I'd also kill him.
Spiker's gonna die, but he's gonna die on your turn.
Are you gonna kill me and then save me? Like you're gonna stop my heart and then like.
I'm gonna have like a drowning situation, and then like I'm gonna save you from it, and then I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna throw you back in.
Dude, I'm a swim instructor. You think I'm gonna drown?
That's the irony.
I was wondering why you were packing so much concrete.
Oh, he's gonna just drag me to the bottom. Fucking, he's gonna tie my legs to the concrete.
Yeah, he's gonna bring his fucking cement block.
Yeah, and the chain.
Why were you there?
I'm unmuting for this question. Qunne, what's making you decide to pick up Zetterburn a little bit?
He's the only other character I've had like a lot of fun over like a long play session with. Play session with, other than Hodan.
Hey man, what happened to Edalus, bro? Are we adding that one to the iceberg? The Qunne Edalus is for sure iceberg material.
Qunne Edalus is definitely on the iceberg. Wasn't there also Ori for a bit?
I still enjoy Ori. I just can't play them for like a long session without like wanting to like actually end myself.
Is it like actually I was gonna say morals, but we know that's not true. Was it like your hands or?
Yes.
Okay.
My hands start to hurt.
That's hype. I also got old man hands. That's why I play Malo. And Shovel Knight and Hodan. Malo's my fastest character, and I think that says a lot.
That tracking? Tracking kind of crazy.
How does it feel to be kind of the quintessential Hodan, like the Hodan, you know?
I don't think I'm the Hodan yet. I want to get there.
I mean, to be fair, you are like
place that job. I agree. No one's really quite there yet, but I think you're the closest.
No, I think like Qunne is in the like impressive category, and like people like me and I don't know for the other characters. I'm gonna be honest. Ngak, like people who like started playing during workshop and are playing these workshop characters and pushing their meta.
Character.
Yeah.
Oh,
workshop 4 there's not a ton of.
Yeah. I don't know, it's kind of wacky, because like I feel like I've done the best out of those people, like by like quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
And
hey man, we're almost even.
No, yeah, for sure, man. Don't make me start crying during my set. I don't know. It's weird. Like it always like is kind of weird because like you always sit there and like you dream about like I want to be the best at something or I want to be really good. And like after you kind of get there, or like you're starting to get there, like you don't really feel any different. You're just kind of like, cool, man. I just gotta keep on grinding.
The goalpost is always changing, right?
Yeah, like the only thing that's really changed for me is like, I guess I have like better people to practice with, like anytime I want to. But that's like Bucket. I know can relate to this a lot. Like you have a lot of people now that like top players that want to play you or want to talk to you, and like they always feel so shallow now. Like a lot of people that you do talk to. That's why I still enjoy hanging out here because like I just have like friends. But I mean it's neat. But at the same time, it's just like I just like playing the game that I enjoy.
There's another question.
Spike, I'm gonna drown you.
I don't know if you want to answer this like long form, I guess, but someone did ask, who is your fave player of each character? And also, I think we'll be going to a 1st to 10.
Okay, I will only answer for a couple.
Okay.
So Malo is like only you.
I'm the only one.
I guess Claren is just Kelly because she's like the only one I like know. Forsburn, I don't know. Lucio is Vizetter, and then I'm gonna skip all the air characters because I just don't care. Besides, like I love Musev.
Musev's pretty high.
And yeah, and I love Robot Gremlin Ori. Like, I think we're like 15-1 in sets at this point. My favorite, which is really funny.
I thought Ori win Hodan because Ori fast, Hodan slow.
No, I think Hodan wins that matchup. Yeah, everybody does go silent after I say that.
No, I don't have any thoughts.
I don't know anything about Hodan. I'm gonna be honest.
I can see Hodan winning that matchup. I imagine like your Nair and your jab are kind of just annoying for Ori.
I mean,
Oh,
you're just literally like a wall for Ori, and Ori's like usually like it's like Ori's stubby, but stubby and fast. But it doesn't matter how fast you are if you can't reach the Hodan on the top of the screen.
Yeah. Oh, this is my favorite part of the game.
How?
Oh shit! And he can't punish me.
No! And then I get God.
That was so cool.
That was such like a fun 90%. Oh.
You were so cringe.
I'm so tech on plat. This is Gates. I can't tech on gate plats. You have not played Hodan. If you can,
Yeah,
I
don't
do
get
it.
punished this one either.
I literally can't. I don't know. Maybe you have some Forsburn magic going on, but
I
I
like
can't.
that had bomb in bad position took 60%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing ever.
Yeah. What do you think about this matchup?
I think Hodan wins this tremendously.
Yeah.
I think Malo is like garbanzo beans, but you know, keep on doing what you're doing.
Okay. Thanks,
I
man.
get told the same thing all the time.
We should have a section dedicated to how fighting Qunne makes you feel. I've gone through most of them. I think there's some that trickled in. I know someone saying fighting you as their Zetter is pain, but fighting you as their Claren is easy. How do you feel about this?
I think one of them is a good matchup, and I think that one's a bad matchup.
I didn't fill out the form, but fighting your Hodan makes me feel thankful.
What does that mean?
Thankful?
Thankful that I have disjoint.
Oh yeah, it's awesome because like in neutral I'll try to like down tilt or whatever, and then just like all of my moves get beaten out by NATO. It's kind of awesome. And also bombs get beaten out by NATO because for some reason it's a projectile, but you know it's like not a. But the devs just don't like me, I feel.
We have a question in chat for you, Qunne. Are you going to announce check-ins?
Oh yeah, true.
Can you do that for me, pretty please?
I hate you.
Love you too.
Wait, I called off work today. I can enter.
The spiker mid up is crazy. How do you feel about mid off? Are you proud of mid off? You enjoy running that? Also, can we talk about how bad your seating is? Just take a Can we take it inside right now and just talk about how awful?
What's the origin story behind mid-off and its seating?
Gonna see. Yeah.
I hate you guys.
Tell the world, Qunne.
Alright.
Qunne, why do you always
So-
seed me to go 0-2? It's the question.
Well, maybe if you were better, it wouldn't happen.
I think you should just be a better seeder. I remember like you were like, it's like I don't even care about this bracket, you know, but I think you do care actually, Qunne. I'm
I
looking
care.
past
It
your
depends on the
facade. And past your
Depends on
facade.
the
You
day.
care a lot. You're
It
just like
depends
all
on
the
how-
other
like-
greedy, corrupt TOs like Enemy, Menace, Zoomander, all of them. So
What?
corrupt
Yeah,
and
no.
evil.
That's why I put money on my bracket.
I'm making you check in again, Colby.
I'm thinking that I'm signed up, dude. I've been in a massive
Interact TO perms over. You have to check in twice.
bro. I'm gonna get DQ'd. I'm not gonna remember that.
Alright, so I started mid-off because there was one day I joined and everybody was playing in a bracket, but I got home too late from work. And I was really sad because I wanted to play in a bracket. And then I decided to host one. And then it happened a couple of times, and I think it was Human Line, who wouldn't shut up. And it was like, make it a weekly. Make it a weekly. And he would not shut up. And I was like, fine, I will.
That's the best thing that ever happened.
So I just started hosting it, and I host it at 9. That way, people that get off work and don't have like time for brackets can enter it, and plus I throw money on it a lot of times. The reason it's seated bad because most of the time I work for like 8 or 9 hours, and then I come home and I just don't care. I'll just like seat it like loosely, and then the reason you always lose Colby is because you're not good, and you should start like I don't know winning.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
The trademark Qunne wholesome positivity.
He's just so wholesome.
I am well known for my nice things I've said to every type of player, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was another question, which was how do you think of new recovery routes at Hodan? Or I guess in general, just how do you think of like everything that you found with Hodan? Like, do you just see like a niche that needs to be filled, and then you just like go in training mode, or what?
So there's two things. I spend a lot of my time in this game in training mode, like playing out like very small situations, like what I should be doing, like what recovery I should be doing next situation. The way I find out new ones, it's always in the same way, and I'm always at work running the weed eater, and like about once a week I'll have an epiphany, and then I'll go home and lab it.
You got nerd emoji'd for that, by the way. I just want to let you know.
Dude, I don't know, man. Like, I'm a labber. What can I say?
This is your opportunity to call them garbage. You're missing it.
Oh, it's true. Who said that?
Colossal Mini. Colossal Mini.
Dude, I farm you and it's not even close. You're gonna like recover differently.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that was fire.
Thanks. I'm back out here. You know the vibes.
Yeah, man.
Come on! I hate
Riptide.
Dude, I'm gonna body at Riptide, IRL, and outside, bro. I'm gonna money match you with a fist fight, and I'm gonna money match you so I can wash you twice.
From Spiker, Spiker's calling you trash, and he's spelling it like the Nard way. Like Qunne, but spelled like as if Nard typed it.
Yeah, Spiker just
actually, he didn't have
me.
to use after.
Yeah, Spiker won't be saying anything
I
after
said
I
you're
drown
trash
him.
because they said that Mini farms you in jazz piano.
Who?
Like you get farmed in my rivals, but he farms you in jazz piano.
Yeah, I really don't care. You should play
I don't
me
even, what does that even mean?
What do you even mean? What are you going on about?
I'm not saying anything.
I'm not saying anything either.
What is happening?
This is why I'm gonna drown Spiker.
It's kind of based.
Die. You need like 4 concrete blocks at least.
Dang. GG's.
You're also a twig.
Favorite stage, Qunne?
What is it?
Favorite stage.
Favorite stage.
Fair stage? I'm not giving that away.
Alright. I guess before we
He's
go,
hungry bot.
if anyone has any last final questions for Qunne, say them. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Oh, I saw Nard said something. Yeah,
You didn't say something.
Kelly's the only Claren I know, so she's my favorite.
Also, Seedler was asking, or Sealder was asking, do you play games competitively outside of, yada yada? Do you play games competitively outside of Rivals?
Right now, technically no, but I do pick up side games. I might like take Third Strike competitively. I might get back into Marvel. I might get back into Guilty Gear. I don't know. Right now, like, this is like the first game where I'm like, you know, quote unquote good. So I'm just gonna like keep on grinding, and I really want to like do well.
Okay, I think I have one last question from Gurforama. Actually, we'll do Nards first. What's the most amount of lawns you mowed in one day?
20.
Like,
20?
Gurf's question's fire.
Yeah, okay, we're ending off on...
I don't know if Gurf knows the backstory behind this or not.
I think he
Either
does.
way, yeah, it's too targeted.
Yeah, Qunne, you have 10 minutes locked in a room with Palm. What are you doing?
Quinny, do not the rat. Do not the rat, Quinny.
I don't know if you can put this in a YouTube video, but you know, I would personally like